Story time on how we sent Unc to his doom. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't all of us, bro. It was low key one guy, but we're gonna get into that later. Viewer discretion is advised, bro. This thing is nasty, bro. This is a nasty story time. Very nasty. If you're eating, bro, stop eating or click off the video. Those are your two options. If you continue with your food, eating your cereal, nom nom nom. I warned you, gang. I warned you. Anyways, we're gonna start this off, right? We're gonna start this off. So basically, it was a little footy match that was going on. It was MLS. We're like, cool, we're gonna go watch it, right? My homeboy invited us. He was like, cool, I got discounted tickets. It was something I don't remember, not really related to the story. We're like, all right, cool, we're gonna go. We take the subway up there. We're in the city. 2 hours before the match. Was like we wanted to sightsee before we actually go to the game. We jumping. We jumping train lines, this and that. On some chill, normal activities, right? Walking, you know. Oh, we got thirsty, we drank some water, ate some food. Pigeons almost jumped us. That's a story for another time. Um, eventually with all that, you gotta use the bathroom. So, me and basically the whole group agreed. We all had to use the bathroom, right? I was like, dang, I gotta use the bathroom. Oh, me too, me too, me too. See, there was a slight problem. I had to use mine really bad, and it was like 20 minutes away from a restaurant or something, like anywhere that had a bathroom. Like, we're cooked. So we turn over, we ask the security guard, is there any place like other than, the restaurants that are 20 minutes away? He said, yeah, there's a porta potty right down the street. And they're kind of laughing, bro. I didn't pick up on it at the time, but now looking back at it, um, they knew what was gonna happen. They sent us to our doom, all right, and we kind of passed it on. Basically, we pull up there. We're like, cool, we found the bathroom. I went in there first because your boy had to go. I walk in there, right? Walk into that porta potty. Straight doo doo everywhere, everywhere. And I'm not even joking, bro. I'm not even joking when I say this. I'm not over exaggerating. This is not a hyperbole, my boy. Doo doo everywhere, and not even normal doo doo, bro. Not even normal doo doo, bro. It was, bro. I started taking storm damage, bro. I had to take a step back. My homeboy's like, dang, like, obviously I ain't used the bathroom in like 1 second. So they're like, yo, what happened? And I'm like, yo, go take a look at that porta potty, bro. I'm not finna explain this. You just gotta see for yourself. Everyone start taking storm damage with me. And they're like, yo, like half of them were like, low key, I don't gotta use it that bad. I think one of my homeboys had to use it as bad as me. So I go back in there, bro. Blind. Tozen. Blind. I go in there, masked up, everything, bro. Cause I'm not trying to smell that. I'm not trying to see that. I only peek my eyes open for 2 seconds so I can, I can aim everything right. So I aimed everything right, finished up, hopped out, right? Homeboy does the same thing. Then who comes out after? Comes out after. Hold on, I gotta. Of course, I gotta sneeze. Bless me. Um. Anyways, yo, that one located the soul. Basically, we come out. We see a family of four. Well, I think it was four. I don't remember. All I know is I remember seeing at least minimum four. Unc comes up to us. This is where Unc comes in the story. He comes up to my friend because he's the one that recently got out, and he was like, "Oh, is the bathroom good or whatever?" Um, he said, "Yeah, yeah, it's all right. It's good." To this day, I don't know why he said that, bro. You just set that man up for failure. His family probably had to use the bathroom. That was some crazy stuff, man. You could have said, "Nah, man, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of messed up in there." Anyways, I'm going there, right? We kind of already started walking, and I was like, "Oh, like, we're all like, oh, what happened? Oh, you just asked me in the bathroom's alright." I said, "Yeah, bro." We all low-key were like, "Why'd you say that?" He goes in there, bro. 2 seconds later, he pops out and gives my homeboy the meanest of mugs, bro. The depths of death stares, bro. Probably thought he did it. I'm not even gonna lie. He probably thought he did it. I wanted, man. If I was a random unk, man, I'm just trying to find my family somewhere that they could use the bathroom. And you see that atrocity, and you saw that this young man pop out. I probably would have said the same thing. I probably would have said the exact same thing. Um, but yeah, bro. Yeah, it gave us the meanest of looks. I told him that was low key on it because I was like, you could have just told him nah. But that was absolutely insane. To this day, I don't know who did that. I don't want to know who did that. I really hope you found medical help, bro. I really hope you found some medical help. If you're watching this and you know you did it, all I gotta say is, bro, I really hope you had that under control. You didn't eat what you ate before, bro, because that was some ridiculousness, bro. Like actually ridiculousness. Um, any aftermath after? Not really. I mean, we went to go watch the game. Team got their backs blown out. It was still a cool experience. We saw a very nice pink sunset. Called it a day. Went home. You know, got some Mickey D. You know, the normal hangout bro stuff. Sometimes we reminisce about it. Not as much anymore because of how long it was ago. But yeah, moral of the story, bro. Just keep it real with people, bro. Especially with in serious situations like that. Just because you take storm damage, don't mean the other guy got to take storm damage. You can warn him. You can warn him the circle's closing instead of straight doodle getting doodle bombed, bro. Doodle explosion. It was disgusting, bro. I'm getting flashbacks. I'm gonna stop talking about it. But yeah, just keep it real with people. Um, and don't be sending people to the doom. Like I know people be doing that to troll, bro, but at that point, that's just not funny, bro. I don't know if my homeboy thought it was funny or like he genuinely just froze up and didn't know what to say because he's like kind of the type that doesn't say much. So I think he just genuinely didn't know what to say and he just went with the safest answer. Um, yeah. Moral of the story, like I said, bro, don't be sending people to their doom. That's low key nasty. Um, And if you gotta use the bathroom that bad, bro, I don't know how you don't know how to aim doodoo. I don't know if it had the horsepower of a Hellcat, the horsepower of a Switch, kickback of a Switch. I don't know what it was. Horsepower of the newest Lamborghini. I don't know what it was, bro. But aim your doodoo, bro. Or do the toilet paper. Put a little toilet paper around the thing and just sit down. I think that's probably whoever did that. That's his best bet. Um, and yeah, and if you making monstrosities like that, bro, you seriously need some medical attention, bro. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed the story time. If you're eating right now and you pushed your bowl away, I'm sorry, but I warned you, bro. I warned you. But I hope y'all enjoyed. It's been IZ. My bad for not posting for the past 5 days. I really got no excuse for that. And yeah, if y'all like more story times, let me know. I'll drop more story times. I got a whole bunch of them. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. See y'all.